Hey traders, what's up? It's Mike here with the watch list video for Wednesday, July 12th. The SPY right up back near recent highs. The Dow was up 317 points today, so a pretty impressive day. My best trade and probably my best call of the day, CRBU. If you ignore the green candle, that's today, you can kind of picture, well, wait a minute, I can roll it over. That's what it looked like coming into today. It was on the watch list. I said sometimes strong stocks have one red day and then it's right back off to the races, right? But how did I call it in chat? For those that didn't make it today, and bear with me, I've got after hours on there. The early high, I hover over that candle right there, was 675. Right there was the early high. That was the, you can kind of see that blue line. That's the opening today. My call was back over 675, which happened right about there. The stop was, I think, 20 cents below, and it went up a whole dollar to 775. Just an example of having a recent high flyer on watch and then looking for the intraday setup, and it was a pretty darn low risk trade, and certainly going to be back on watch again tomorrow. Some nice trades in PWM thanks to Wayne, the 27 second mouse, and Kevin gave us CAVA. So there was some nice calls in chat today. I'm just going to not go into those other two because I want to go eat. All right. So what are we watching for tomorrow? GRRR kind of reminds me of that CRBU I just showed you, right? Had a really big 2-day run, kind of a quiet red day. I'm looking for another move higher. We'll see if it gives us an A+ setup like CRBU did, right? ABOS closed a little bit farther off its highs than I would like. Whoops. The high of the day was 639, and then you've got this high right here was 648, and this high right here was 667. So we call that stacked catalyst, right? So if it breaks today's high tomorrow, gets over 640, you might start knocking these down like dominoes. Had good volume today, so that's why that one's on watch. ALPP had the big rip yesterday, quiet inside day today, so I'm looking for a third day play there. CRBU, I already mentioned this one, definitely holding up really, really well. That's the one that Pfizer took a stake in, so does have nice news behind it. ELOX, big rip today, but closing well off its highs. We're day traders, so we're definitely going to watch that one tomorrow. What's next? NIR, kind of interesting with the big volume 3 sessions ago, all right? And it topped out at 214, and then today topped out at 214 again. So over 214 is kind of a breakout on that chart, a little mini breakout, if you will. So that one's on watch. JOBY, I would call a recent high flyer. Kind of chopped around up here, looked like it was rolling over, and then had a pretty nice day yesterday and topped out at 1023, and then today topped out at 1013. Kind of a quiet inside day. So if we take out today's high, then you might get through yesterday's high and maybe start to climb back up again just because it's a recent high flyer. BBIG, this one's actually kind of interesting. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it better. Had the big rip 3 sessions ago, then a nice move the follow-up day, but then rolled over kind of in the middle of the day, and then it's holding up pretty well, all right? So we go to 15-minute candles, might give you a better look at what I'm looking at here. So I got to click like here. So the recent high was yesterday at 237, and then today's high was 203, and it's kind of, I don't know, you could almost call that an ugly two-day cup and handle. Certainly interesting over 203. Maybe it'll make a run at what I say that was 237. And so maybe we get a setup where the whole number 2 comes into play, knowing that 203 is another catalyst, and then we know that we've got a potential up here. So, you know, it could be a whole number inflection point with catalyst above tomorrow if we get the right setup. So that's why that one's interesting. All right, back to the daily there. UTME. I don't know what to do with this chart, but it did have nice volume today and a pretty strong move. So I put it on watch. PRFX, another one that had this crazy move, and I don't think anybody knew why except it's almost like they were jumping from one low floater to the next, but this one started it all, I think. And so then they jumped all around, and it's dangerous to trade on days like that if you don't have any self-control because you find yourself chasing everything. But for whatever reason, they were able to run this one. Let me give you the numbers here. From the low of 394 all the way to 2641 before settling at 16.5. Probably a little bit dangerous to even have it on watch, but I'm a day trader. I'll see if it gives us an A+ setup. And let me pan out a little bit here. This is FSR. Had a nice rip yesterday, kind of a quiet inside day today. Looking for a third day play there. I'm not in love with this list, but we may catch another CRBU tomorrow with a proper setup. So that one is definitely this is the definite watch list, but then we'll also, as we always do, add gappers in the pre-market and watch those for setups as well. Short and sweet today. I'm done babbling. We'll see you in chat in the morning.